Hi everyone, this is Diane. I was hoping to be able to show you a crafting video today, but I did work on my strawberry journals, but there really wasn't anything video worthy. And I'll go through and show you the progress that I've made on those journals. I'll go through one of the journal signatures. And but I do have a small flea market haul to show you. As you know, I am reducing, so I just go because it's fun to pick and see, and there might be something really special. And I did find some things today, so I'll show them to you, and then we'll take a peek at the strawberry journals and see what kind of progress I've made. This is, well, that's a book too, but I got it for the cover. But this is the only book that I got, and it drew my attention because of the cover. It's just the book jacket. The Home Artist, a complete teach-yourself guide to drawing, watercolors, and oils. Just a plain cover. But it has some really nice images inside. Let's see what this is. Oh, I like the color chart. So this is for airbrushing, I believe. It says watercolor. Designer's Brilliant Watercolor. Oh, it's not just airbrushing, it has these other applicators also. And then this is a color chart from Winsor & Newton. Oh, I'm going to have to put that in something to get the smell out of it. Just smells old. And another color chart. And another color chart. I like this page. $19.79. Has a lot of examples of art. Love those sketchbooks. Art supplies. It's from a school, so this is a list of supplies that the students had to have, apparently. So yeah, it's got a lot of interesting illustrations and art, and then it's got the pictures of the art supplies, which I always love. And I got this one. It's in really rough shape. I'm just going to Mod Podge it down to something because I really loved that cover. It's a bread recipe booklet. Just some black and white photos from Fleshman's. 1919. And I got these two. He was selling them for $2 a card, or 2 for 3. So I really wanted her. She was worth $2, but I figured for an extra $1 I could get another one, so I picked that one out. Apparently she is Snow White. This is a 1949 American greeting card. 1949, wow. She's gorgeous. I'm keeping her. She's mine. And then I got this one, wrapped in cellophane. Looks like a book. I thought that was really pretty. And I got, this was in a Ziploc bag, and I didn't really look to see what all was in there because I saw this and it looked like Raggedy Ann fabrics in here. Oh yeah, look at the face. Oh, we'll get into it. So it was only $3, and then this was $2.50. I asked her if she would take 5 for everything, and she said yes. So you know, I saved 50 cents. So anyway, this is just a pattern. It's not that old, but it has Raggedy Ann on it. And Raggedy Andy. 1996. And there's probably some things I can use in here, like that. That's her candy heart. It's a iron-on transfer. And her face. There's another heart. Because we have to have one for Andy too, probably. It's got some tape or something on it. But I was thinking this would have maybe a picture. Usually the page with the cutting chart. Yeah, this one. So I can do something with them. And then the fabrics, we have the stripes for the legs. Looks like Andy's collar. Aprons and pantaloons, bloomers, whatever. Shoes. And maybe her dress. It's got little hearts printed all over it. Another one with little hearts. It's a slightly different color. There's lots of fabric here. I wonder if this person made these to sell, because it looks like she's making more than one doll. And those are shoes that are all cut out. And there's her face. She didn't embroider it, she colored it with paint. And I got this piece. I liked this. Looks like it's a gingham pattern, like the Purina dog chow gingham checkerboard, I guess. It's a checkerboard, but it looks distressed. So I thought that was really cool. This needs to be washed. It smells old. There's quite a bit there, so that was a good buy. And then she had these, they're called Velvelour, Reed's Velvelour Rayon Finish Paper. And I asked her what they were for, and she said she assumed that they were for making cards. It says here, at soft velvet surface covered with rayon, for use in making flowers that are true to nature, and for decorations, favors, and novelties. And she had these 4 colors, so, and they were $1. So I paid $1 for all of them because I wanted to check them out. This one already has the label off, so quite a bit to play with. I think I can have fun with that. I can try these in my big shot with some floral dyes or something. I think they'll be fun. And lastly, I got some jewelry. This is from the lady, all of these jewelry pieces are from the lady that this necklace was in this bag. The lady that I got all those stamps from at the indoor flea market. Now she's coming to the outdoor flea market, and she had this whole estate, this big house she was trying to clean out, and she had told me at the indoor flea market that this lady is a hoarder and a collector. She said that's a bad combination. Oh, this is tangled up, but anyway, I could not believe all the jewelry, and they were all in these bags. I don't know if the vendor put them in these bags. She may have. But there were totes, like big totes, full of bags of jewelry. And she didn't have them priced. She just said, you just have to bring them to me and I'll tell you the price. But she charged me $2 each for the bags that I brought her. Isn't that pretty? That's gorgeous. I might want to wear that if I had someplace fancy to go. I'm going to my niece's wedding in the Thousand Islands next month at a castle. I'll have to see if it'll go with my blouse. And this brooch, I think that came in this bag. So these two came together for $2. And I was trying to figure out if I could take these apart, and the rings aren't split that I can see, so it's the part that rolls around the ring, so I don't know, they may be tricky. But it is pretty. It's missing some rhinestones. There's the brooch. I think that is so pretty. Oops. And a locket. I could hang that from the spine. Wonder if there's anything in it. Wonder if it really opens. I don't think it really opens. And then this cameo. And then this bag, I think, has 2 necklaces in it. I love the pink, of course, but I just got a pink necklace. But I also liked the yellow. I thought this was a unique kind of a color. It's got some yellows and peachy colors. I think some of these are glass. I don't think these are glass, but they're pretty, and there's a variety of different beads on there. So I was happy with the jewelry finds. And that's it. Now I'm going to show you what I've done on the strawberry journals. I did do these the other day. I just wanted to try stamping the tailor. These are not for the strawberry journals. I wanted to try stamping some of my tailor-made typography type of stamps with a journaling stamp on these vintage tags. So I thought these turned out really nice. I knew some of the stamps would be too wide to fit on the tag, but I didn't mind. I didn't mind that it was going to run off. And so all I need to do now is add something into the holes. So let me just show you. I think I'll zoom back out. Stamp that on, kind of crooked. Okay, so here are the 3 signatures from one of the strawberry journals. This is one of the fabric journals. I'm kind of doing all 3 of them, even the hardcover one, with similar embellishments and pockets. So I went through, I think I had shown you that I had the front and back pockets. I didn't show all of them to you, but I let you know that they were done, and the lace. I think I want to add some lace tabs or something. But I finished making, doing the die cuts for the various kinds of pockets that I was doing, and then I glued all the pockets in place and started putting elements into the pockets. So I had gone to Lowe's to look for a lamp for my office, and I found the lamp I wanted, but all they had was the floor model, which they couldn't sell me, and they said they couldn't order the floor model because they already had one in stock, but the one they had in stock was the floor model. Does that make sense? So they weren't helping me, so I went online and found the exact same thing on Amazon for the same price. So now I have my lamp and it's all put together. But while I was there, long story short, too late, I picked up some paint chips. So I don't think I had the strawberry journals in mind, but I did have lots of pink and some reds and greens. Oh, sorry, I only got 3.5 hours sleep last night. So That's going in there, but I will embellish it. I'll probably cut it in a tag shape and add some strawberry stickers or die cuts or something, fussy cuts. So this is from that Complete Strawberry book that I got at the flea market. Some pale pink eyelet. The stencil that Cindy sent me, and I said it looked like rain, she pointed out to me that the name of the stencil is Strawberry Seeds. So I know it should be white seeds on a red background, but I just stenciled it in white and then added some green there. And then on some of the grid papers, this is an iron-on transfer. So I cut that all out and glued it on so that it goes across the whole page. And you still have lots of room for writing. Here's one of the die cut pockets that I added. I think I made this one on a video and added this, I think. Did I add this with you? And I just tucked a few things into the slots. And then a couple things behind it. There's the fabric flip. I stamped that with the stamp that I just bought at the flea market recently from that lady that I got the jewelry from today. So you can see there's still more stuff I need to do. This, oh, I was thinking, why did I glue that to a white page? But it's because I was getting ready to stamp this, and I fumbled with getting the lid off the stamp pad, and I dropped the stamp pad upside down, and then fumbled trying to pick it up, so it just had all kinds of red ink on there. So this was a page that I had printed already, so I just cut it down and glued it on. Alright, this is something I just did today, and these are strips of wrapping paper, and they have red roses and they have strawberries. But the strips were only this long. And I had made a belly band, you'll see in another signature, out of some wide ribbon. So I thought, well, I could make a belly band out of that, and it'll just be a short one. But then I decided to look for something I could add to the bottom of the page. This, I'm going to put some paper on the back for journaling. So I had this that came out of a digital set, and I just glued it on. So I'll tuck something in there too. So we have a belly band and a little tuck spot. There's another of the die cut pockets. It just does this edge at the top. And that's from a vintage magazine. This is wallpaper that it's on. And then that's a digital. Got the paint chip in there again, the green one this time. I thought these all look nice together, this dark with the yellow and then the green, because I have green behind the picture. So I just thought everything worked well together, and then this is a very pale yellow. I have to stencil something on there. This is from a vintage magazine, and this is half of it. I cut it in half and put the other half in the other fabric journal. And there's a pocket that I die cut. And I have these little tags that I can add in and a little book page. So I just tucked things in. I haven't put anything on the backs yet. This is a piece of acetate, and this is a strawberry cup from a modern magazine. It's very bright. This acetate has doilies printed on it. It doesn't show up very much. And there's another of the die cut pockets. We did this on a video, or at least something similar. think this is the one I just made yesterday. And I had these die cuts, distressed doily die cuts, which I cut from dyed pink paper, and I wanted to use them, so I used them in different ways in each journal. So you'll see them when I do the final flip-throughs, but this is from a vintage strawberry catalog. And because it's on tracing paper or rice paper, you could see the strawberry. I don't care if you can see the doily, it looks just as pretty, but this was the print from the catalog on the back of that. So I added another berry that pretty much matched it in size and shape. And then this is from a quilt book. And this is a digital. I don't know if I'm going to leave it like this so it can be journaled inside. I probably will because it's printed on both sides. And the last signature, this came from the Complete Strawberry also, and it's an old-fashioned painting of a girl eating strawberries. And I started embellishing this one, so I'll just cut that into the shape of a tag. And I'll probably add something to the back so it can be journaled on. I'll have to stencil there. Here's the wallpaper, and this is the pocket. This is a die cut scallop square and gift wrap. Here's the belly band that I was talking about. That's ribbon. It's kind of like a taffeta. It's very stiff, but I had a ton of it. I got it in a huge, huge batch of crafting stuff from the flea market last year. They had lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of ribbons, much of which I threw out because it wasn't the kind of ribbon that we would want to use. But I liked this one, and I have extras. I had tons of it. So anyway, I just glued it to cardstock and made a belly band out of it. And then we have this little pocket, which I'll add more elements to. There's a digital and a sticker. You can, whoever gets this can use that sticker wherever they want to in the book. I added a sticker down here and another merchandise tag. So I did similar things in the other signatures, but there are differences. And this one I'll probably have to put something else in the pocket. That's a digital. And I put a recipe on the fabric pocket. It just seemed like there was a lot of empty space there, where the other ones seem to be okay the way they are. Maybe because that print is so small. But that's what I did in the journals, and you'll see the differences when I do the final flip-throughs. So I think I'm going to have to be done for tonight. Last week I focused more on organizing and destashing and getting my rooms set up, and I've come a long way. They're pretty much set the way I want them. I have some finessing and fine-tuning, and I'll have some more purging of small containers to do. But once I get everything where I feel like I would be okay to show it to you, I will do that. But since last week I focused on organizing and purging, this week I'm going to focus on getting these journals done. So we'll get there. It's hard when you're trying to focus on more than one thing. I'm also focusing on putting stuff in my shop as I'm purging, and you guys are doing great helping me getting those things out of my house. I just took a ton of packages to the post office this morning, and I hope to do at least one more batch of listings this week, if not two. So keep on watching, keep an eye on my shop, watch my channel, and you'll see what I'm putting in the shop. And I will be back soon, hopefully I don't know if I'll be doing any more crafting videos with these, because I'm not doing anything particularly fancy once the covers were done. So you might just see these finished journals the next time you see them. So we'll see. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.